If you just met a guy.
No.
And he was like, hey.
Hey.
I have a business. His business is booming. It's going great.
Congratulations.
And he said, you know what? I just found out that I'm having a baby. But me and the mom are not together.
Oh.
I hate y'all.
Oh.
But I really like you.
That's nice. Thank you.
If you want the tea, come get it seriously. Talk about your favorite web series. Right here on Seriously.
Never mind. Here. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Mary.
I'm Brittany.
And guys, we are continuing our recap of All Blacks for the Love of Jason, but we are starting season 2, getting into it finally.
Yep. Season 1 left us on a cliffhanger.
It sure did.
It really did. A lot of drama, a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Always. A lot of concerns.
A lot of concerns all the time. So, you know, we always like to bring somebody on the show to help us dig deep into these questions, comments, and concerns. And this week, we have no stranger to the show. I mean, she's been with us since, like, literally day one.
Literally day one.
Day one.
The first episode, y'all.
Hello. You was here. Welcome, Danielle Meeks.
Hi. Hello, everybody. I'm back.
You missed me?
Did you miss me?
Yes.
No, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Danielle. I am, what do I do? I am a co-host for Geneus RS, which is a music education platform, and also partner with my lovely cousin, Brittany, for Couples and Karaoke, which is a blind dating karaoke.
Yes.
So definitely check us out.
Coming back soon.
Soon come. And yeah, I just love all things music and media.
Welcome back, girl. You are doing your thing.
I try.
We love to see it.
Love to see it.
So, you know, For the Love of Jason talks about basically dating and getting your life together in your 30s.
Trash.
So that's where we're starting at. Okay, trash. Yeah?
It's a
Yeah.
Work in progress.
Dating.
Work in progress.
Okay.
Work in progress.
It is a struggle.
It is.
And we see that, and we see it from the man's perspective in this show. What do you think is the reason for the struggle? Or what are you feeling as far as millennials and dating?
People are trash.
Okay, that's the theme. That's the theme.
Parents raise their kids to be trash.
Okay, we're blaming the parents.
It starts at home.
It starts at home.
That's what she's saying.
But no, just people are just trash. Some people aren't genuine. Some people just don't care. It's a cycle. It's a continuous cycle. So it's like you get somebody who doesn't care, then you're not going to care, and then you're going to just act out on the next person. And
Talk about it.
Where do we end up? Just a not caring world.
But you still have hope.
Sometimes.
We don't want to lose the hope.
No, I have hope. I know one day God he's fixing my husband up to find me.
Yeah.
What are some ideal traits that you want for your guy?
Off the bat, you gotta have a relationship with God. Definitely have to be family oriented. I come from a big family, so we're a tight knit family. So you have to definitely have a great relationship with your family. Want to be married. Want to have your own family and have kids. Somebody who I don't want somebody. I want a guy, a man's man, somebody. I don't have to ask you to do certain things. I want to protect her. I look at certain things. If I'm on a date and if the guy is going to let me walk on the on the side of the street, I pay attention to those things.
Details.
Absolutely. Yes, those little things add up to the man who you are. Now I can see who you are. But a lot of these guys play that man in the first date.
They do.
Yeah.
And then they disappear.
They
By date 4.
Disappearing acts. Read that book. But but yeah, no, it's acting, honestly, at this point. Yeah.
So how do we know? I guess we could never know.
We'll never know.
When you're
on a date and a guy asks you what kind of guy you're looking for, do you be specific or are you very vague?
No, because I'm not I'll say certain things, but I won't go into a lot of details because I feel that's what they'll try to portray in the beginning, and then they're 3 months later, okay, well, what happened to this guy that I told you that I wanted? Now
representative.
Who is this person?
Yes.
Who are you? Did you get here?
They do that.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Right.
One time I dated an actor.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, I never felt safe. I felt it was always a role.
Always.
I was like, okay, so this guy is okay. Every time it was a different guy. Who are you today?
What character?
What's the character? What's their story?
What's the role?
Right.
The backstory.
Yeah,
Give
what's
it
the
to me.
backstory? Yeah, it's really hard out here. We definitely see that. Hard out here for a pimp. Also, in Jason's case, we do find out that he is with child. He's he's about to have a baby. What is your stance on dating men with kids?
Or about to have a kid.
Or about to have a kid. Timeline.
It's like inevitable to find a guy without a kid. I mean, if you do have a kid, it's no big deal. But you know what's funny? I did date a guy one time who he told me he had a 3-year-old. Okay, cool, no problem. Then a couple weeks later, maybe like 2 months later, he's like, yeah, I got to tell you something. I'm like, oh, what's up? He's like, yeah, I just had a new baby. And I said, what? He's like, yeah, the baby's 7 weeks old. I'm like, and I was like calculating. I'm like, hold on.
Do the math.
We met 7 weeks ago. So you had a baby when we met. Like, what's going on?
See?
Yeah. And then somehow, somehow, some way we just like, we fell off. But then a couple months later, his cousin, who was my friend, she called me and she was like, Danny, did you know that such and such just had a baby? I was like, wait, they just had a baby in September. We're in December.
Popping them out.
She was like, yeah, he just had a new baby.
See, that's too much.
Good luck with you and your baby.
Good luck. But he knew if he told you about that 7-week baby, you would have dipped on him.
My baby is fresh.
You would have dipped.
You got a lot going on. You ain't got time to be dating.
No, not
you
at all.
Focus on your kid.
Hello.
Hello.
Exactly.
And the one that's coming.
Exactly.
Like, what's going on?
What are your thoughts about the show in general and the actors, the characters?
I do like the show. I like that it is from like like dating from a male's perspective. Because generally we always see from like women's but like from a guy's standpoint, I like that. Lacey, I want my girl to win. Eric,
I'm like, who?
Eric is a good guy, but I feel like he's leaving like a door open. Well,
we're gonna get there. Mm-hmm.
Brian, trash.
Absolutely. Interesting takes. And we're gonna dig deep into those. Before we get into the episode, we'll see in this episode Jason plays a game with one of his dates. And so the game is kind of like song association, but with movies. But we're gonna do a little spin with TV shows too. So we're gonna put some quotes out there for both of y'all. You gonna play too?
Oh, me too.
You gonna play too?
You as well, no?
I got the answers.
Oh,
I'll let you got something.
I got something.
Okay, go.
Stay with something.
Okay, we're gonna do movies, then we're gonna do the TV shows.
Okay.
All right, the first one, y'all ready? Mm-hmm. His bike got stolen. I told him not to let anybody ride it, so I smacked him into next week. He'll be back on Tuesday.
It's a black movie?
It's a black TV show.
Oh, a TV show.
TV show.
Everybody Hates Chris?
Yes. Look at you. Did you see my note?
No. I didn't see my note.
Okay.
I should have known that because that probably was Rochelle.
Yes. It's a movie.
Okay.
I've been loving you since I was 11. And the issue. Okay.
Don't play with me. And the issues won't go away.
Okay. First off, what does a black man call his woman? Mama. Secondly, what does a black man call his closest acquaintances? His boys.
You know it? Baby boy.
Okay.
BT playing like all day, every day.
I do not watch it.
All right, here we go. Movie. A girl child ain't safe in a family of men.
Color Purple.
All right, this one. You are the perfect verse over a tight beat.
Brown Sugar. Stop it.
I don't like you, and you know that.
Movie or show?
You should know. The both of you.
That sounds so familiar.
Movie or show?
Show.
Oh, it's a show?
Insecure.
Girlfriends.
No.
Oh, that's not Girlfriends? Oh, what is that?
I'm giving it.
Poetic Justice.
That's not a movie. That's not a TV show.
Moesha.
No.
You sure? Oh, Martin, Pam. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. like poetic justice. I know you did good. You know your black movies and black TV shows.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very
Love
big
to
on
see
that.
it.
And that's another thing.
What?
My man. He gotta know he gotta know move. Like we gotta do like random like if I say like a quote like
You gotta come back with that same quote.
Okay.
Yes.
You gotta match that energy. I like that.
Like you have to give me that line back. Yeah. And it can just be at any spur of the moment. Random.
Just catch it.
I need it. Because I'm gonna look at you
song
like
for
Right.
Don't look at me crazy.
Hello.
You're supposed to be joining in.
On
Exactly.
it.
On cue.
Come on, do the Ja Rule ad lib. I'm Ashanti. Come on.
Hello. That's what I need.
Yeah.
She's not willing to teach. He just has to know these things.
You gotta just have the juice.
So no.
That's what I heard.
She said I'm not in
That's
the
what
field
I
of
heard.
teaching.
You gotta have it. Which is so funny because the other day I went on a date and
Listen up, y'all.
we were playing pool and like I'm okay with pool or whatever, but like I was really starting to hit the balls. And he was like, "Oh, we should do like a wager." And I was like, "Yeah, nah, because then I'm gonna end up like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air." And he caught it. Like there was an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where they
I would have been lost. I would have been lost. You know the scene?
they were like making a bet and they like got into it with like these pool sharks and then Uncle Phil had to come save them. But he caught it. So I was like, okay.
Okay, so that's a good sign.
I see a keeper.
If you're listening.
He's moved on to round 2.
Round 2. Next level.
We had a date this morning, a gym date.
Double weekend. Love it to see it.
Lovely.
Ooh. So let's get into season 1. Season 2. Let's get into season 2 of For the Love of Jason. We're going to talk about episodes 1 through 3 and talk about each character individually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Season ended with Lacey and Brian hooking up. And that's the last we saw of that. So this is kind of like the aftermath. I don't know how much longer it's been, but it seemed like they...
A couple of months, probably.
And
Carmen ain't showing.
Well, Carmen...
Ain't showing.
So it can't be a couple of months.
Carmen said she's
2
only 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's 2 months.
Yeah.
So 2 months since the hookup, and Brian has been avoiding her and being real awkward around her. They haven't talked about the situation at all. What happens next?
So she had went off to do filming or whatever.
Yes.
For her new show.
Well, Netflix show.
She's been getting casted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Career's flourishing.
Jason's actually not her agent.
Her agent, yes. She has
Cute.
her own place. So she's moving up in the world. However, she's still focused on Brian.
Yes.
Girl, why?
But we always felt that she liked him. We always thought they had some kind of will they, won't they.
Like when that date when he was out with his fiance and he
Yes.
just kept
In her
looking
business?
at her. Like,
Yes.
sir, y'all got problems and y'all not even married.
Right.
Focus on your fiance and you focus on like talking about, is that Lacey? Oh, she on a
Right.
date. And then you want to go and ruin her date. Like, come on.
So she had told Jason about, her dates. With a cheat man.
Oh, yeah.
And she dealt with a freak who was in a polyamorous relationship.
Yes. Horrible dates. The guy was so cheap. He was paying for the date before they even got the food.
They didn't even place the order yet.
But he's so cheap that he said, oh, on the first date, we're only doing appetizers and a sampler.
Yes. Second date, we'll move on to entrees.
Like,
As if like the second date is going to happen. It's
and
guaranteed.
just,
It's
like,
the energy.
Like first dates are like all like it's impression like that's when you
Yeah,
make
yeah.
impressions and stuff like that. I mean, I'm glad he showed how he was on the first date because they didn't even really have the date because she left.
Yeah. But she was kind of doing a lot. Just a little bit.
Like Branzino,
Ooh, Branzino. Ooh, lobster roll.
Like, ma'am, you ain't never been out.
Yeah, that's what it was
Or
given.
maybe that's her norm. She gets a lot of things.
What is the worst date y'all been on?
Yeah, it was one date I went on, met this guy, and I don't even know why. I don't even know why. Like, I even went on a date. But anyway, he wanted to pick me up. I told him no. I said, I will meet you because I don't know you like that. And then driving, and then I just knew it was going to be a bad date from one. He was telling me a story about how he got arrested.
I remember this.
I said, sir, what?
How soon were we into the date when he talked about the ball?
We were like on the way to the restaurant. And
And
like,
You didn't say pull over. Right
Yeah,
here.
that was my next
'cause
question.
he was just like, he was like, yeah. He was like, I got arrested for blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like,
Men are so weird. Do you think this is interesting things to say to someone?
It got worse because
Like, oh,
She gonna like this.
right. I'm
Like,
a
oh my
builder.
gosh, you know
I'm
I'm a
good with my
bomb.
hands.
Oh my God, a bomb?
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's not something you tell people.
Especially a woman.
I don't want to hear that.
Like what? And
Yeah.
but he was nice and everything, but it just once he told me
builds
that, I was like, no,
bombs.
yeah, no. Like, how do I know the feds is not after you? Like, what the hell?
The vets could be tracking the car right now.
and they're gonna involve me. Like,
Yes.
they're gonna say I'm an associate. Like,
Yes.
Then after that, get out the car. I don't know, somehow, some way, I broke my toe. My toe was bleeding, and it was just a bad date. Like,
That's a lot.
it was a lot.
You guys didn't even get to the place yet?
No, we did.
Oh.
And then just like I got out the car and I really think it was his fault. It was something he did.
Probably.
And I was just like, now my toe's broken. My toe's like
Just
bleeding.
go home.
Yeah.
I would have went home. I never had like traumatizing dates like that, but I've just been on dates where it's like, but guys, I don't feel anything for, like, where it's like the vibe is not there. It's like, I just want to go home. Like, it's no connection. Like, you give a guy your number, you're like, okay, let's see. But then you don't like, just want to go home.
At this point.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Just go home.
And that's what I do.
That's what I do. I'm like, all right, so I'm calling it a night.
Yeah.
Would you tell a guy straight after the first date, like, I don't see this going anywhere?
Yeah, I have.
What can you bring us to that scene? What happened?
I always kind of let it fall off.
What happened that you told the guy, like, this isn't gonna work?
I saw his face.
This
met
girl needs to be
No,
stopped.
listen.
This girl needs to be stopped.
I'm calling you authorities.
Call the cops.
We met online.
What app?
I think it was Plenty of Fish.
Had to
Oh,
be.
see, that's
Had to be.
that's where
Back in
you
the
were
day.
wrong.
If you know about the POF,
Traumatizing.
So we met in person, and he kept talking like this, like covering his mouth. So immediately I
I don't
thought,
remember this guy.
chip tooth. And when he finally showed it, I said, I did want to heave.
Why don't I remember this?
And I said, oh my God, I'm going to call it a night. So, like, I don't really
No, you
see
didn't.
anything happening here. He was like, really? And I said, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But have a good night and, like, good luck.
So y'all didn't even get to the date.
Wait, so this was all in like y'all first meeting up.
I believe it. I believe it. This girl. I'm not mad.
But you are a little. You're judging me.
No. I envy that of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well,
would
you
really,
could
like,
just-
just continue the date.
I would continue the date.
Yeah.
Just to,
Why? What makes you want to continue
to
it?
be nice.
Just
And
just
that's
to
our
be
problem.
nice?
That's
I think. Give it talk. But yeah, for me, I think I just finished the date because I'm like, I'm already here.
Yeah.
Let me talk to them. Let me see what they're about. And like maybe because I feel like once you talk to them, maybe something will change. But usually it doesn't.
I mean, maybe.
But I definitely think now I'm more of a. This is not gonna work. I'm
like
more
that for you.
upfront.
Yeah.
In the past, I would let it go on for weeks.
Ah, you know I'm a
For
ghost.
weeks.
I'm a ghost.
Months.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
That was a problem. But now
You live and you learn.
I don't do that anymore.
You don't have time for this.
All right, so horrible dates. We go back to Lacey, and Jason's like, "Oh, I'm going to hook up with one of my clients," and he is a basketball player, a famous basketball player. And his idea for a great first date was to play love and basketball.
Play you
And
for your heart.
Play you for your heart. First date, sweating is different. Playing
Must be an
basketball,
LA thing.
I guess.
Must be an LA
Would
thing.
you agree to go?
Absolutely not.
We can go to a basketball game.
Yeah, but like I
I
like
don't even
acti-
want to do that because I don't like sports. So I would be lying to you if I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No.
That's true. Like I love activity dates. Like let's go golfing, let's go bowling, like anything like that. But like playing basketball, I'm dribbling. I don't want to.
Run it down the
Trying to do a crossover and I'm just standing there.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not about to play defense. No.
that's different. But to her, she liked it. She came cute in her little outfit, and they had a really good time. They was vibing. They was really touchy feeling, which is what you were just talking about a
was
little
very
bit.
touchy-feely.
Yeah, but she was with it.
This is
I
a blind
I
date.
guess the
It's
vibe
a
was
blind
vibing.
date. I think it's all about the vibe and how if you're attracted to them,
Yeah.
it's how much you let them touch you. Because if you don't like them, you're like, don't touch me.
Yes and no, because I feel like even if I am attracted to you and that this is the first time I'm meeting you, back up. Respect my space.
Not big.
You have to move over. You must move over.
Yo. This picture of you on dates is just so
I'm going to elbow you.
Unbelievable.
Because you're in my space.
Yeah.
And if I'm uncomfortable, you're going to know it.
It is a matter of how much they make you comfortable. But then, I don't know. Sometimes the vibe is just there. You're just like, okay, let's hug up. So they have, so Lacey and this guy have a great date. And he's already talking about the next step. So it's cute. Yeah. Cute for her. I love to see it.
The only thing I didn't like was that he said that this was a test.
Yeah.
It's like, for why?
Yeah, why are we testing?
At this big age. What
What
are we testing?
And what are you testing exactly?
Yeah, what was the test? That to see if she would do the basketball date. Because he's a basketball player. Like, let me put you into my world. No. Okay.
I mean, you could take me to. I can see one of
You
your.
would have failed. Yeah, I would have came to your game. So, that's. Oh, and then Lacey's also. Her friends are in town.
Yeah.
From New York.
Oh, is that where they were from?
She said she's from New York.
Oh, okay, makes sense. I guess. Okay, that's how you see
I didn't
us.
pick up on that.
But
the way she acts, it gives like, oh, I'm okay. Let me act like I'm from New York.
Aggressive?
Because on her date, she told him that she was from New York.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, take us to the friends.
The friends from her hometown. I'm just gonna say that because it was not given New York. You know, they still have that same mindset, and she kind of comes off like the bougie one because she's now in Hollywood. She's on shows.
She got money now.
Like the way she orders.
Branzino.
The way she orders.
Yes.
And they like, ooh, girl.
They said they ain't got no lemon pepper wet. I'll just take the chicken tenders. It's like, first of all, if these are your friends from your hometown, you know how they are. Why would you take them to a restaurant that you know they're not going to eat nothing in there?
Yeah.
You're trying to show off.
Give them like that good experience of like a nice restaurant.
Some people don't appreciate that.
Some people are just common, and they were common.
She knew what her friends were into.
Yeah.
Like you said, like take them to a nice black-owned soul food spot.
They would have had a good old time.
Good old time.
Hello. They got some. You know how many restaurants they got in LA that's black owned? Come on.
She chose what she chose.
And the friends kind of read her for, I guess, like acting different.
It was a whole mixy dinner. Everybody was reading each other.
Yeah, it was so much shade, so much drama. Like, what's going on? To the point where Lacey had to read them both, just like calling them broke and just, I don't even know.
She read them well though, because they really tried to, because they were trying to come at her like the I don't remember the one, whatever her name was. She was like, "Oh, you're not lonely." And
yes.
You don't have kids. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm living my life.
I know, and that's something to say. Like, your friends shouldn't be putting you down for the route you chose in your life, or just like the timeline. Like, just because y'all have kids or married, like, don't judge me.
Yeah,
and y'all grass ain't greener either because your husband cheating on you. So was your man. So stop it.
She was reading them. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Okay. But it is a lot of pressure when you hit 30, especially for women. Just when you get married, when's the kids coming? So it's just like, I don't need that from my friends.
Stop asking us that question. Like, oh my gosh. And I just remembered, I had a guy, we didn't go out. We were talking on the phone. And he asked me, he said, "You're 31.
Listen up, guys.
So,
listen up.
Just stop right there.
He said, "So you're 31.
Listen up. Turn the mic up.
He said, "You're 31. He said, "So you're 31 and you don't have, like, you're not in a relationship. You don't have any kids." And I just said, "What the fuck?" He said, "Why?" I'm like, "Cause I don't." Like,
right.
Like, why?
Did he have a kid?
I thought you told the other thing he said.
Oh no, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that too. Girl, let the beat build. I'm gonna get there.
To it.
So yeah, no. So I'm just like, no, I don't know. I guess I want the right person to have a kid with. Like you can't just be having kids with anybody. So then he was like, oh, have you ever been pregnant before? And I'm just like, no. but okay. He was like, oh, he was like, maybe you can't get pregnant. And I said, what?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, sir. What?
Like what?
How do you like come out your face to say that?
Really?
Like, oh,
Going
maybe
through men's minds when they say words.
speak. Yes.
like,
when they
oh, maybe you just can't get pregnant. That's why
Well,
you
you're
don't have.
supposed to say, "Oh my God, I never thought about that."
Yes. Well, now that should call it out.
Man, you are so smart.
What?
It just
Thank
like
you.
it boggles my mind of the shit that guys just really be saying with a
So
straight
much
face.
confidence.
With a straight face.
Good. Okay, so
Haven't heard from him since. I haven't
Good.
spoken to him. But
Good. Men.
it's just like,
Why
first of
are
all,
you?
what business
How
of that
are
is
you?
that? Like,
what are you?
Why are you? Yes.
how do you?
Stupid.
I just I don't
Okay.
know.
So dumb.
I just
So,
be thinking something.
Lacey, we feel for her in these 3 episodes. We feel her pain. And, you know, we're going to see what happens with her. So let's go over to Jason, for the love of Jason. At this point, he's just cruising in life, okay?
Yeah.
Life is treating him good. His
Yeah.
business is going good. He got the nursery built, and she's not even showing yet.
I don't know
I
why
don't.
he got that thing
I have
built.
I have a theory. I don't think she's pregnant,
I don't think so either.
or if she is, I don't think it's his.
Mm.
I think it's her.
I think it's another test that she's doing. Because at one point when he came over, when she came over to his house and she was talking about, he was showing her the nursery. And she was like, oh, it's nice to see that you're finally stepping up.
Yeah.
It seemed like she told him to shoot pregnant so you can see what he would do. Would he man up? Would he want to be with her?
Right.
That's what it's given.
I wouldn't be surprised because you know women are crazy like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
And when
Yeah.
she mentioned I have an appointment, why wasn't he going to all of them?
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Day one to know
Yeah.
if this is his child or if she's
Like,
really
where's the
pregnant.
ultrasound?
Where's the
He's
ultrasound?
like, yeah, sure, I can start going to those. You should have been at the first
You
one.
should have been at all of them. And then he's already telling her, like, oh, when the medical bills come, I'm paying for that. When this come, you don't got to work. Like, all this stuff. Like,
Nice.
she,
It's so nice to hear.
beautiful.
But he's living in a fantasy world.
Why?
Because he said to her, like, I'm starting to date.
Yes, he did tell her
Told her
that.
And he said, but that doesn't change anything between you and I.
Yes, it does.
Fantasy world.
I think she was really taken off guard
Yeah.
because she was thinking that all right, maybe they do have a chance of getting back. After that, her going off at him from his dinner or whatever, there is no getting back to
Carmen is crazy.
That way.
Yes.
Carmen is crazy.
She is.
I think we all can agree.
Absolutely.
Something's not right.
She's physicality.
She physicotic.
Physicality.
Yes. And yeah, when he told her that he's dating, her face
face.
was just like, oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Like that, like so.
We'll see about that.
Like that, like so. But then also it's like, why are you dating? And you need to figure this out.
Yes.
Figure this out before you start coming on the dating scene. Like, bro,
I'm surprised the therapist didn't say dating.
dating how?
How do you have time to date when you have a business and you have
A kid on the way. Make sure that situation is good before you bring somebody else into this mess.
Yeah.
would y'all do it?
Do what?
I mean, I already know
even
Mary.
look
Don't even look.
I'm gonna look at her way.
Girl.
If you just met a guy,
No.
and he was like, "Hey,
Hey.
I have a business.
Hey.
His business is booming. It's going
Great.
great." And
Congratulations.
he said, "You know what? I just found out that I'm having a baby, but me and the mom are not together."
Oh.
Y'all, I hate y'all.
Oh.
But I really like you.
That's nice. Thank you. But good luck. And I wish you all the best. I'm not. That's too much.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the show a while ago. It's like, it needs to be a timeline. Like, I think less than 5, you still got to mold that child.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
But they just came out the womb like 3 weeks ago.
And if the mother just popped a baby out, she's going through PTSD. Like, that's a traumatic experience in
Yeah.
itself. You need to be by your baby's
Yes,
side. Like, you have to
absolutely.
step up and take care of that baby. What killed me was when he had that nursery. I said, that baby ain't staying there no time soon.
Didn't I say that? I said babies don't stay in nurseries. Like
He just trying to show.
Too.
Not the mother house.
Like, I'm sorry.
It ain't happening. It ain't
I seen
happening.
that baby for a good year in that house.
How Carmen works, she's not. She's gonna be petty. That's what she gives me.
Yeah, she's definitely petty.
Yeah. But that's even if she's pregnant.
You know, this kind of reminded me of. I hate to bring it up, but like with Insecure with canola oil.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
He kept asking
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what it's given.
It is. It's definitely given that for sure. So we're gonna see what happens there. Aside from that, Jason's mom's Stella got her groove back. She's dating Flo Rida.
Lowrider mixed with Chef Julian.
Yes,
She is.
She got
Marcus is his name?
DeMarcus.
DeMarcus.
Go DeMarcus. And he's real comfortable in her house.
He's too comfortable.
Yes, but you know,
It's
mama gotta have a life too.
Nah, that's literally like the scene in Baby Boy when Melvin he opened up the refrigerator butt ass naked.
Yes.
Jody seen him in the house and he was like,
That's what it was given.
like sir, what?
Yeah. So it came to the point where Jason's sister had to call in Jason.
I don't know why she did that. What are you gonna do, Jason?
What?
don't
But
even live here.
Jason came kind of trying to fight the man.
But why?
Like
And mind you,
he's like, ain't nobody gonna be in my daddy house.
Where your daddy?
he died.
Daddy died.
Okay, so that's the mom's house now. I'm sorry.
But like, let your mama live.
Let your mom live.
You doing your
Exactly.
thing. Let her
So your
live.
mom can't have a life.
Mama
Mama
gotta
gotta
have a life too.
Yes.
I want to get her
Belong to your
backbone
dad
out.
forever?
But it's
Right.
also he's really young. DeMarcus is young.
Yeah.
He was not Carmen. His sister's age, 40.
That's
Yeah,
still
but
young.
that's still young.
How old is the mama?
I don't know,
She gotta be 60.
something.
It's not bad.
Date somebody in your age bracket.
What's the oldest she'll date?
Who, me? Mm-hmm. Probably like 45.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And youngest?
30.
32. Oldest?
Oldest I would do if you're like just about to turn 40, like 39, 40. Youngest 30, 29, 30, or if you're about to turn 30.
Okay. Yeah. Youngest, definitely nothing less than 30. 29, you about to be 30.
Yes.
I need to
Maybe.
see your ID.
I need to see your ID, sir.
I always check the ID. Any man that I date, I always check their ID because niggas be lying.
That is true. That is true.
Like if your birthday's in December and like you're about to turn 30. All right, maybe we can do something.
I'll do 30. Yeah. Oldest 40. Max.
Because after that, it's like
I mean, I flirtations with some 40 plus,
PlayStation.
but that's as far as it will go.
But it's like after that, it's like, oh, you're an adult. Like I know I'm an adult, but after 40
It's like just
years-
different. Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
like different mindsets.
surprisingly,
Yeah,
a lot of these older guys act just like the guys our
Absolutely.
age. So it's
It's
like,
sometimes worse. Sometimes worse.
it's like, Grandpa, why are you acting
Grandpa! I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
like this?
It's so true. It's so true. Oh, gosh. Ghetto. Trash. Okay.
Maybe it's just New York.
I think it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's going to be hope.
Maybe we gotta go to like a local town, like a small town.
So everybody in your business?
Everybody know everybody? So with that whole DeMarcus and Jason's sister, Jason's sister actually finally comes out to the mom.
Yeah.
And they build it up for it to be nothing.
Nothing. I'm so sorry. But it was just like, well, I'm gay.
Yeah, and it was like, okay. I knew. The mom was not surprised or didn't feel away. Like they just, I guess, to show that you can come out and be yourself.
It
And
took 40 years for that.
yeah, writers,
Guys,
we needed more.
we wanted more.
Wanted more, but I was happy to see that the moms, did not judge or did not,
She
shun
supported
her.
her.
She supported her. Just like, as long as you give me grandbabies, I don't care where they come from or how they get here. So we also see Jason's sister's girlfriend. She comes to the house. Jason's there. DeMarcus shows up. Come to find out, the girlfriend and DeMarcus used to date. Drama. We love to see that.
We love to see that.
That was a good twist.
That was cute.
What we're gonna do with this?
We shall see.
So
We
is
shall
this
see.
the end of the Marcus?
I don't know, but it's messy.
Very messy.
Very messy.
My mother's boyfriend used to date my girlfriend. What? That's crazy.
That's nasty. So it's like y'all sleeping together, basically. That's nasty.
Yes. So we also see Jason going out with this girl, Sheena, who he met on the set of Lacey's photo shoot, if you will.
Bella?
It's not Sheena.
I'm looking like, who is Sheena? Her name is Bella.
I don't know her name.
The stylist that he ends up dating?
Who's Sheena?
I don't know.
Where you get Sheena from?
Y'all know here, Brittany just be coming up with
Making
any
up
names.
names.
And
I
she's
like
always
Sheena.
but somebody needs to be that.
Yeah, so her name will be Sheena.
Okay, that's fine.
Sheena Bella.
Sheena Bella. I
Sheena
like
Bella.
that.
Sheena Bella. I like it.
Mad Italian.
Sheena Bella.
So they kind of get acquainted, going on dates. They're getting real comfortable. And he takes her out, runs into Eric, who we're going to get into. He introduces Bella as
Bella.
sure as his friend.
Yeah.
That wasn't alarming to me.
Yeah.
At that
y'all y'all just went out. Like, was this their first date?
It's still
It was
no.
like the second date. Well,
Maybe
that we
third.
see.
Yeah.
If he didn't introduce her, then that would be a problem. But
Right.
the fact that he saw Eric and acknowledged, like, hey, this is.
So if you're out with a guy and y'all haven't made it official, what would you prefer him to introduce you as?
You say, hey, this is Danielle.
That's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind my friend. Don't say this is my girl, because I will look at you crazy. I will definitely.
But what if you are on track to be the girl?
I swear
Y'all
to
just
God,
didn't
I
have-
would look at you like no.
Have a quick story real quick. So the guy told you,
She was ready to fight.
always ready to fight. Yeah, so remember the guy told you that was touchy-feely that I told him he made him comfortable. So in the beginning, he had called one of his friends because they own like a club or whatever, or lounge, I don't know, whatever. So then he's like, yeah, he was like, his friend was like, oh, where you at and who you with? He was like, oh, I'm out with Shorty. And I'm like,
Showed it. Oh.
Exactly. Who?
who's Shorty?
Who?
He was like, oh, she don't know she gonna be my girlfriend.
Who?
And then
Let's relax.
and
that
then-
we need to relax.
Then in a text message, he was like, hey, babe, da da da. I said, babe.
You're doing too
What
much.
your fucking babe? The fuck?
You're doing
For
too
some
much.
guys, they
Babe.
think that this is what women want.
Yeah.
Bro,
But
we
there
only
are
known
girls
each
that
other
will
for
like that.
a week. I'm not your
Not
babe.
that early on. Not that
Clearly,
early on.
Bella likes that. She wants that.
Yes.
She wants you to
That's
claim
concerning.
her immediately.
That's concerning.
Immediately. Because she, they went back to his house, about to get it in, and she's like, wait a minute. So I'm just your friend? What are we doing? I'm just your friend. So he's like, oh, come on.
I just only know you for a week.
Yes. So then he says, I would like us to be more. She says, so you want to be your girlfriend? That's not what he said.
She heard what she wanted to hear.
So you're asking me to be your girlfriend. That's not what he said.
what he said at
I didn't
all.
hear those
And,
And he
allow
didn't
him
even
to say
answer.
that. Allow him to say that. Like,
I need to hear,
I
would
want
you be my girlfriend?
Exactly.
You see those little TikToks? Those men be making girlfriend proposals. Having a whole setup, a layout. Like, this is how you
Taking
act.
vacations just to ask me to be your girl.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't be going on a trip.
I'm like, wait.
No, I'm saying that's what they do. That's what they do. But I'm saying I wouldn't go on a vacation if you're not my man. Like, but yeah.
But yes, but she wants that, and she heard it, and I think he said, whatever he said, it didn't solidify.
It wasn't an answer. For sure. But
And
we'll put
she's-
it in.
It's giving Carisha and Diddy. You single.
You
but I
single,
feel
but we
like
go together real bad.
bad.
Real bad.
All right, Bella.
All right, Bella. So we're gonna see how this go. I mean, he didn't deny it, but also y'all about to have sex, so he's gonna say whatever.
Yeah,
Just to get
and
the
wants to
draws.
say.
Exactly.
he did call her his girl when he spoke with Lisa.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he said, I'm bringing my girl.
Okay, he did.
I thought you
All
said
right,
bring the plus
Jason.
one.
Yeah, my girl.
Oh,
Bella.
okay.
My girl. Okay.
All right.
Bella she's in it to win it. This is her
And
man.
She about to be a stepmom.
And she don't even
accepting
know
it.
it.
She
Oh,
is.
she did accept it.
Oh,
did.
He did explain
And I
it.
like that about Jason. Like, he was upfront about it. He didn't hide it like some men do. They
Yeah.
don't tell you until the baby's born, talking about, oh, the king is here.
Yeah.
What?
That's when you knew he was really feeling her.
Triggered. But
He was really
Do you want to talk about it?
no.
This is a safe space.
It is.
Is it?
This is judgment free zone.
Talk about it.
I think you should talk about it.
No, I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing much to talk about, but guy I was seeing off and on for like years. God, took my good years. 21 to 25. Those are good years.
She could have been outside.
Could have found her husband.
Wrapped up in the game. Whatever. So at that point we were off and we haven't talked in a while until my friend calls me and she's like, "Do you see Instagram?" I said, "No, let me log on." Pull it in. I logged it in and I said, in the caption read something of the sorts.
You remember?
Welcome to, I don't know. It doesn't like the king is here. I can be a father. Like something. I said, wow.
And you were doing the math in your head.
I was doing the math and we definitely were like talking when this lady was pregnant with your king. Like what?
The king is here though.
I think I liked it. The king was here. King is here. Royalty. Yes. And that was a hard time. Because that was a slap in the face. Yeah. Because even though we were off, but still like you were wilding. Like you could have been upfront with me about that.
Do they care?
They don't care.
Men don't care.
But anyway, so at least he was honest.
We're past that.
We're past that. Yeah, we're growing. We're here. We're good.
We're healed.
We're healed. We're definitely healed.
That king is a full adult at this point.
At this moment.
At least.
In junior high school.
No, he's not.
He's on his way to college right now.
But he grown up now. He ain't a baby.
That's all I can say.
Oh God,
Lord. But yeah, we're past that. But at least Jason was honest about it up front. Gave her a chance to decide whether she wanted to continue this. Because a lot of men don't let you decide.
Yeah,
they just put you in the mess.
Don't want you to
like, no, you in this. You in this. No, I don't want to.
But I wonder what made her decide, like, okay, I can do this.
Because he was honest. That's what she said. She liked that.
She really was feeling him. They were staring each other down.
They were.
Yeah.
I would get so uncomfortable.
This was not even focused on her work.
Right. You're on the job, man.
On the job.
Focus.
Yeah, so uncomfortable.
It's his other date when the girl asked, "Do you have any kids?" He said, "Not yet."
Oh yeah.
Did he lie?
Wasn't lying. Did I lie?
Did he lie?
That was the gray area. I said, "Oh, child."
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Not yet, because he didn't lie. The baby's not here yet.
But because he's feeling Bella, he was more forthcoming.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what really going on.
Let me tell you the real. Okay.
I mean, but it's like obvious that he wants something with her for him to like be dishonest.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of men don't want to be honest.
I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Anyway. All right, so we're off to Eric and Lisa. They got the new house.
New house, daddy, Poppy. Down payment, and she's trying to spruce it up, get it ready for like a housewarming party. And he's cheapo supremo. He wants to do a DIY kind of vibe.
Okay,
that's what it's giving. Like, let's do the cheapest route,
right?
Keep it budget friendly.
Yep.
And she's just like, you know who you married.
Yeah,
like, I have standards.
Yeah, and the dad doesn't let her forget it either. Like, anything for I'll pay the difference. Don't worry about it. My baby deserves the world.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because Eric did get the principal job. So he does have more money now. But he's still,
it's not Poppy money.
Yeah.
It's not Poppy's money.
No.
At work. Okay, we're at work. There's a new female teacher.
Yep.
Scandalous
with. He is crossing the line. About to cross the line.
It's very early. Yeah. The flirting is there. The staring is there.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to call Board of Education right now.
At this point.
Absolutely. Like, even before that, Eric has a moment with a student. It's giving very Coach Carter, lean on me. Freedom Writers, like the troubled teen. Oh, I hate this. I need money for whatever. Troubled teen. He's gonna help the youth.
He's gonna help the youth.
Okay.
Joe Clark.
So he decides that he's going to help this youth and get him on the school trip. The trip is how much?
$2,000, $2,000 USD.
Where are we going? I think it was just to
They're,
DC.
no, they're going to the African American Museum
In DC.
From LA though.
But
Exactly. For how long?
But the flight ain't that much.
I want to know for how long.
First of all, hold on. First of all,
So you guys stay in the weekend?
flight, hotel, the museum itself, I think is what, $60, but you get a student discount, so it's probably free for students.
Right.
And they also had donations.
They did. So this trip was more than $2,000 a
They're
person.
getting-
Like what?
They're paying for their teacher's salary.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That trip should be no more than like $500-$600.
No. The flight is $500-$600.
Oh yeah, from LA to DC. I mean now, nowadays.
I would say 1,000.
But if they did Spirit,
Okay, so he's gonna help. He decides to do that. He already tells the kid that I'm doing this for you.
you
Yeah.
gotta
Did
sell some
not-
newspapers or something.
You gotta sell something because I can't.
Get the vector with the forks. Go through.
Not the knives.
You can't go. It's
You
not
can't
for
go.
us.
And
Car
I'm
wash
sorry.
something?
You know, we'll make sure we'll have Zoom capabilities there for you, so you can view it virtually. But you can't go.
You can stay in the office with me.
We'll watch it together. And I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I know how that feels. Trust me. I do.
Yes.
No, that's a lot for one student.
Right, it is. But anyway, he does tell the student this, and he does not consult with his wife.
At all.
And then he's
And
like, he just tells her that this is what I'm doing. She goes off. She's pissed, rightfully
As
so.
she should.
As she should be.
Yeah, like we already have our own money problems, and now you're paying for the youth.
You was being cheap with the paint that
My
I wanted to
stuff.
get.
Yeah.
But you're okay with just taking out $2,000 for
Yeah.
student.
You don't talk to me about it. Like I
That's
have
the
respect
major
to
thing.
go to
enough for you
DC.
to speak with you. Like when she was like, "Babe, what do you think?
Right.
We're in this together."
Exactly.
And you're just making decisions. And
You
then
know,
guys-
expecting
because
me to
guys
just be
don't
like,
care
"Oh my God,
about-
babe."
Yeah.
Like interior
Amazing.
designing and stuff like that.
No. And I love his heart where he's coming from with this, but we're married. We have to, this is our finances now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just do that.
Because remember, the kids were clowning on him because he did not even give a honeymoon to his wife. But y'all here paying for kids.
Oh, I didn't even peep that.
Yeah.
Why didn't I peep that?
Yes, they did. In the beginning, he was like, oh, so, because they were talking about how he got promoted. And he was like, oh, you can finally take your wife on that honeymoon. And then
That $2,000 could have been the honeymoon.
Could have been for something.
they could have went to partial if they was going to Maldives.
They could have went somewhere.
They definitely could have went somewhere, but I guess
Weekend at like
Jamaica.
Vineyards or something.
I don't know.
I guess
did honeymoon.
this one was going towards a purpose to help
This is the right thing to do.
the right thing to do. But you should have talked it over
also
with
because
Lisa.
he said he's been in his shoes and the students' parents were like financially going through it. So he felt really bad. Like, I get it.
Understandable.
But I mean, we can have another bake off. Bring
Bake off.
bring some cookies, something. Bring some plates. I don't know, something.
Yeah.
You got to contribute. I
Raise
mean,
some money. Just get a little part-time job. We would have figured it out.
Yeah.
throw some
But couldn't
newspapers
it come
early
out
in
of
the
my
morning,
account?
something.
So, aside from that, like we said, he's going back and forth with the teacher. They decide to have like an after-work meeting about who knows.
I don't know, but it
Oh,
was a
the-
candlelit dinner.
It was a
out-
candlelit dinner.
It was like a something like the not outreach
Something. It was an
program.
excuse.
Yes.
That's what it was. An excuse to sit down and talk over candlelight.
Drink wine.
Yes. And the way they were talking, it was very much, I believe in soulmates, but maybe soulmates are with other people. Like it
And
was.
she looked at him when she said that.
Yes. And he looked right back at her.
It was just locked.
Like,
Yes.
y'all know what y'all doing.
Yes.
Like, y'all are both wrong. But she just, like, pisses me off, too. Because it's just like, you know this, man.
You're playing with fire.
Yeah.
Let me know you're married or like in a relationship. I'm not doing that.
But she knows he's married. Like,
Look, I have to think. No, I'm not doing that
what you have to think?
anymore. Like with the
We both got that. We were like,
because there has been that one time where
shit,
I
history,
knew
y'all.
there was, but we never did anything. But I would flirt like with the king's father. It was a little gray area, but we never did
Crossed the
anything.
line.
But never crossed the line. But it was like flirting.
Flirtation.
Yeah, so you do kind of play with that, but I would never knowingly be with someone that has in a relationship or married. That's crazy. That's just me. You would?
Oh no. You know this already. I don't even see you. Like a blank space.
But okay, you would?
I would not.
You would?
Moving along.
Moving on. Okay. So they're out at this dinner flirting, and Jason runs into them. And he's like, "Oh, hey, what you doing here?" So instantly, Eric is like, "Whoa!" Like now the outside world is coming
Making
into my
yourself look
fantasy
guilty.
immediately. But I don't think Jason didn't peep game. He's like, "Okay, what's up?" Introduce whatever. And then he goes home and tells the wife that he just went out to drinks with the boys.
With Jason to meet his new lady.
Yes,
That's what he said.
that was a lie.
That part.
The lie detector.
Determined.
That was a lie. Lisa calls up Jason like, "Oh, I just want to talk about a couple things. Are you bringing the +1?" He said, "Yeah, I'm bringing my girl." Yeah, Eric met her last night when he was out with Sheena. That's who Sheena is.
Oh, the teacher. No, Chantel. It is Chantel. Whatever.
He was out with Shan.
That girl.
And so that made Lisa start calculating like, wait a minute, but I thought he was out with the boys. So now we're going to see where that happens. So now you're in a lie. But she kept it cool. She was like, okay, thank you for the information. No problem.
As you should.
Yeah.
But see, now also, Jason, as your friend, like why are you giving so much unnecessary information? That wasn't.
I thought it was very much casual the way he said it. He was like, "Oh yeah, I met him. I saw him last night when he was at his meeting with Chantel."
Yeah, that's information Jason think Lisa would know.
Yeah,
true.
Because I'm not thinking you out here being stupid.
Yeah.
You're not that stupid.
You're supposed to be the smart one in the group.
Right. You can't be stupid. Nah. He was out with Chantel. You know this. Like, no.
I told y'all, Eric too early in the game is lying to his wife.
And they just got married.
Just yesterday. Too early.
The ink is not even dry on the wedding paper. It ain't. So we'll see what happens there. But it's drama. It's mess.
Definitely. He's going to cross that line.
I can't wait to see what she got to say or how she going to confront him.
Last but not least,
This man.
we got Brian. First of all, why did you shave your mustache, Brian?
Looking like a milk dud.
I don't know why he did that, but men are like.
Men don't like that at all.
Facial hair is necessary on any and all men.
I don't know about any and all men. But
The only guy that I could
But if
feel
you
like,
have it, don't take it off. If you never had it, you can grow it. But if you have, don't take it off.
you can try it out.
I feel like the only guy that can really honestly get away with it is Pharrell.
Yeah, he definitely looks young.
Only guy.
You know, we already said Brian ghosted Lacey, and it comes to find out it's because he's trying to work things out with Alicia.
Why? We don't know.
Because this is he loves her.
But why did he marry her?
Yeah, I was really trying to figure out
3 years? That's what.
Why was he so mad? Like, from the jump when season 2 started, he was just angry for like a good 2 episodes at Alicia, and it's like, but you're the one that effed up,
Right? Because he don't take accountability.
Ain't he the therapist?
He ain't a real therapist.
He's
He's a Craigslist therapist.
Oh, what?
That's what he is.
You said
Craigslist.
Craigslist?
Yeah.
And why are you trying to go so hard? Why are you going so hard to be back with Alicia? For what? Like, I don't understand. What is it?
Because
that
like
you guys
obvious. Like I feel like he
have
proposed
together?
to her just to shut her up.
Yeah.
And had no intentions to get her married, like to marry her. Because I feel like people do that. Like, and then when she really spoke up about it, he was just like, "Oh shit, like she really about to leave me."
And it also be one of those things where you don't realize what you have until it's gone. So she left him. She's like, "No, I need
She
her."
left him for 30 minutes.
That's all men need. It's like, don't leave.
She was back at his door. Can we talk?
She was.
Girl.
But they go to therapy. They called in Jason's therapist. She don't got time for him. For them.
I hope he got a discount for referring.
Right.
That's right.
Right. And he's being very standoffish, not really giving her the all. It's like, you do this for a living. Why are you
Disgusting.
making her fish for this? So he's trying to rush the process. Like, forget all this. Let's just move in. Let's just move in together. And the therapist is like, y'all sure you want it? I mean, if y'all like it, I love it.
I'm booking you for 2 sessions
But-
a week, though.
Okay, I don't really agree, but do what y'all need to do. Because Alicia, she also feels like she just needs to know that it's not going to happen again. He's not going to change. But girl,
She's
you
not
need
making
more.
him work in any sense.
No.
She's just be giving in anytime he says something slightly romantic.
But she did kind of like shut him down when he was trying to get it going, and she was like, "We're not there yet." Like,
Yeah.
So I will say she did.
She's trying to make him work for it. Yeah.
Trying.
But she can't see past the Lacey situation. And his excuse also with them not working out was that Alicia put the pressure on him and tried to control him.
They've been engaged for 3 years.
And then he gonna say she reminded him of his mom. Like that's crazy. What?
That's why I was confused when she said she accepted moving in with him. I don't want to see you 24/7.
We shouldn't even be together at this
remind you of your
point.
mother.
Right.
What?
Right. Because now I'm gonna clean up your clothes, wash the dishes. Now I'm really your mom. Mm-hmm. So they do move in.
Yeah.
She accepts, and they're so excited. They're like in love again.
He moved into her place, or she moved into his?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's very important information. We need to know. And I'm just like, the countdown begins until this goes down in flames.
Yeah.
And so they're really comfortable, and then he decides to repropose. And she is just so in awe and shocked, like she's never seen this ring before. It's the same ring.
That's the same ring you put in a napkin.
Yeah. And then she's going to say, don't have me out here looking crazy. I said, too late.
You've been looking crazy. From the moment we met you, when you interrupted his session.
Oh, my God.
You've looked crazy.
She looked crazy.
You're right. You're right. And you're fighting for this man for what?
For why?
What does he bring to the table?
Besides making you look crazy.
What is it? Let's talk about it in question, comments, and concerns right now. Let's start with Jason. It's for the love of Jason.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking about Jason right now?
Very interesting to see how things will unfold with Carmen, with Bella.
She's not pregnant. She's not.
Okay, let's play devil's advocate here.
Let's do it.
If she is pregnant, how do you think things will go with him and Bella, and then him and Carmen?
Bella's gonna feel like she's not getting enough attention, and that's another issue when you date somebody who has a newborn baby. You're not gonna get
Kids in general.
their attention.
This is true.
Kids in general.
Like they're not gonna make all the time for you. So I feel like Bella's gonna probably get frustrated.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna be like, you know what, this isn't working for me.
Yeah.
Especially if it's going from like you guys get to spend so much time with each other, and then when the baby comes, Carmen's calling like, I need you to watch the kid because I'm still sick.
That's the only thing, dating someone with children, they have that in their pocket anytime. Anytime they bring out their kid, you can't say nothing. You cannot say nothing like, oh, are we going out? No, because my son is sick.
Why do we both say that? Why do we both
My son is sick. So I'm like, okay, feel better, son. Like, there's nothing you can say. Even if we had these dates, this planned date set up, you can't say anything.
You want to talk about?
Yeah.
Don't talk about it.
Weren't you gonna update the people?
Update. Last show we talked about, I was giving y'all updates about my dating life. More recently, right now it is in a standpoint. Limbo, kind of. Like, I feel like right now, like anytime you're dating a guy or dating anyone with a child, dating someone in the music industry, dating someone who
in the actors world,
in the entertainment
world,
you're gonna compete. You're gonna compete with studio time.
Where you can't compare.
You're gonna compete where you can't compare. It's so much to compete with, and I realized that one of my love languages is quality time.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you're not getting that.
if I can, I'm not getting it. So that's where we're at right now. Like, I feel like planning dates is just something I have been kind of putting out there. Not really he has. And then also communications, like, we'll talk one day, won't talk for another day, or he'll respond 8 hours later. And I don't like that either. Yeah. Like,
damn. So
I'm at the point where the last time we talked was actually Thursday. It's Sunday, guys, for you guys don't know. So, and he hit me up and we're just talking like what we're doing or whatever. And the last thing he said was something about like the weather. And I was like, this conversation not been bringing anything. Yeah. Like, we're not even talking about anything. So I haven't said anything to him. He hasn't said anything to me.
Treat them how they treat you.
So what do you think do you want to continue getting to know this person, or are you feeling like,
are you over it?
This has run its course?
A little bit of both. Like, I am it's sad. Like, you know, when you just feel like it's gonna go somewhere, but then it just doesn't. Then it's also like I want to kind of be mature of how I handle it. I don't want to ghost him, but I'm kind of am.
But also, I feel like he's ghosting you too. So y'all ghosting each other.
Like the thing about him, I don't know. Like it's just weird.
He wants to still give that chance of,
or tell him why. This is why I'm stepping away.
In the hopes that he responds is like, no, I still want this to.
Because I did mention to him how he was very hot and cold. I told him that. And he's like, no, oh my God, I don't want you further away. Like, I like you. But it's not, I think I need to just see action. I don't see that. And then I feel like, especially in this past weeks, his text message became like very like, I feel like I'm in a rotation. Like, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. What you doing? Happy Friday. It just felt generic.
No substance. No personalization.
No personalization.
Hey,
I think it's run its course.
it has. I'm telling you, treat them how they treat you. If you ain't get the message, well, that's the message. That's
And the last thing I'm going to say, I just felt like I am very supportive of what he does in his music stuff. Like, I'm watching his lives. On his last live, I was the only viewer up in there.
She be like sending us
the only
like,
person.
Support my man, watch his live.
And you think he said anything like, "Oh, thanks for watching"? He didn't say nothing.
Nothing.
But whatever.
Not even a thank you. Not even a, oh, I saw you in there. Thanks for showing up. Oh, thanks for supporting me. Thanks for listening to my music. Getting my, because
I feel like I'm just doing too much.
The president fan club right now.
He left me for dead.
We're not accepting 2022.
Tell her.
We are not accepting that. We're not accepting behavior that's not been changed, especially when we're vocal about problems and issues that we have with people we're dating. So if I tell you this, that you're being distant, or I don't even know if you like me, you're being hot and cold, and you say, oh, no, I really like you, da-da-da, and then we're on our dates, you're all cuddled up, and that.
His excuse for his lack of communication is, when I talk to you, it's my me time, and I rarely get me time.
Oh, girl.
People make time for what they want to make time for. So if they want to include you in their me time.
Say that goes out the window when you have a kid.
It doesn't.
You said that?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't. Because you still make time for your music, right? You still make time to go on live.
That's his career.
And when you have to think about all
still
of
make
that,
time to go to school.
Like, why am I bothering? That's how it comes off to me. Like when you have to think about all the things he makes time for, and his excuse is my me time. Like the fact that he even says that. No.
All right.
This was a good thing.
It was so cute.
It
was so fun.
So cute. We loved it.
It was fun.
We loved it. We loved to see the Brittany on dates and just so happy.
She hasn't been out in a while.
And
Yeah,
this was
it's been a
like
minute.
we had mentioned, this was like the first one over 30.
Yeah,
Like you paid attention to, you gave your time to.
Yeah.
And you fumbled.
Fumbled
He
the bag.
did.
Fumbled.
But I kind of feel like I should get out now. Because remember on the first day he said he was heartless.
That's also a red flag.
And so I'm like.
But also, when you told me he was an Aquarius, I told you male Aquariuses are.
I try not to do the zodiac.
Sorry, I had to. Because I'm an Aquarius myself. And I've dated male Aquariuses.
Yes.
Twice. Horrible. Both experiences. Horrible. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
Because what it is, we're very emotionally detached. So
That makes sense.
We just
Don't date a Virgo man either.
don't date a Virgo man. Just don't date a Cancer either.
No, Virgo, I don't know about that.
We different out here. We're just different.
Let it
Another
go.
one bites the dust. What you gonna do?
Charge it to the game.
Yeah. So that's that.
I mean, listen, it was fun while it lasted. You got out, you connected, great.
Learned what you want and what you don't want.
Exactly.
Which is the most important.
Exactly.
And then also you worked on being able to vocalize when there's a problem.
Yes.
So that was great practice for that.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't do it again? No. Okay. Just double check.
Just if he texts
Just
you,
double check it.
if he texts you, just don't even reply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brittany, did
Yeah.
you hear what she said?
I heard.
Are you gonna?
So let's go back to, so what are we saying here? So Jason, Brian, Lacey.
Brian, trash.
Trash.
I feel like Lacey and the French guy they're gonna take off, and Brian's gonna feel away.
Be mad. He's gonna be mad.
And they're gonna have something on the side brewing up again.
Yeah, he's gonna remind her.
Yeah,
This is what you really want.
Exactly.
Trash.
And I think at that point, y'all both need to be together with the trash. Like, let Alicia fly.
Set her free.
Set her free.
Yeah.
Eric,
Just do solo sessions with the doctor.
Yeah.
She need help.
You do.
Eric, I think that his wife is gonna come up there and confront Chantel.
She needs to confront him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Gonna
she's-
deny.
No,
Deny.
no, she's gonna confront him too. But I feel like she's gonna go up there, or maybe she might do a pop up visit.
Yeah.
To try to visit him at work.
Yeah.
And then she's
See
gonna
them staring at each other.
canoodling, like talking about, oh, Childish Gambino when we were at the camp.
Yeah.
I love the black youth.
Shut up.
Oh, the youth. Let's save the youth together.
We are the
yeah.
we are the children.
We are the children of the
We are
future.
the world. Oh, that's we are the world. But yeah, Eric is stupid.
Yeah, if that's you gonna marry this lady and then try to cheat? Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
What are you guys doing? Stupidos.
God.
Stop wasting people's time. But anyway, yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah. Any last QCCs or anything you want to say?
I just want to know when the ultrasound appointment is.
Yeah.
So we can actually see the baby.
Yeah, we want to see that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He has to be there and see it on the screen.
Yeah. I need to
She
see
can give you anybody's.
and I need to see the doctor's license, because that could be someone she hired.
Because did she even show him did she show him the pregnancy?
She
test
showed
or-
him nothing.
Nothing at all.
She just said, I'm pregnant.
And the crazy thing is, he accepted that.
He said, okay, let's do it.
And
Here's the
then he built
nursery.
a nursery.
I
His
think
heart is gonna get broken. So
he
bad.
just feels like, why would she lie about this?
Why did you not see the way she went off on you? Like, why wouldn't she lie about this?
We're going to see.
And then this job.
This job that now all of a sudden is,
Now you're staying.
now you're staying.
What happened to that?
He said she was staying
She never
because
had a
of the
job
baby.
offer.
I didn't see the email.
She's a liar.
She's a fraud. She's a fraud.
She is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of frauds.
It's a lot of frauds. A lot of frauds.
I don't know.
But we're going to see. We'll finish up the series, next week. We want to thank our special guest, Danielle Meeks. Let the people know, what you got cooking up and where they can follow you.
You can follow me at _Meeks with 2 S's. Also, you can follow at Couples and Karaoke and at Geneus RS. So Couples Karaoke, we are coming back soon.
Yes, we are.
Let us pray. We are.
We are this summer.
We are.
This summer?
This summer.
This summer.
This summer, 2022, Couples and Karaoke's back.
Summer 22.
As in August?
Yes.
Okay.
Genius, we will be back. We took a little summer break, so we will be back doing our interviews and Music Mondays in August. And yeah, we're just brewing up some stuff, trying to get this content going.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to leave a note. We just gotta, when it comes to dating, man, we just gotta vocalize what we want and stop accepting shit.
Come on. She writing a book, y'all.
I am. I don't know, but we just gotta.
I can write a couple of chapters now.
We have to do
Just
maybe
call
a
me.
collaborative.
Let's
book.
do it.
Co-authors.
Just like we gotta stop. Like you wanna.
You're like, oh, she'll be like, we ain't doing this.
You wanna be you wanna be nice and not hurt other people's feelings, but at the end of the day, you're gonna end up hurting your own. So.
Ooh.
I say
That's
be
a gem.
kind. Don't be nice.
Be
Be kind, don't be nice.
What's my saying? Stop. Shit. I can't even say it.
Can't even help you.
What you trying to say?
It's a saying I always say, but I can't remember.
So you don't always say
You
it.
can cut that out. Don't inconvenience me to convenience yourself.
I ain't never heard you say that, but
I
that's
said
good.
that. I
That's
say
good.
He said, I ain't never.
I ain't never, but that's a good one. That's
I
a
say it
good
all the
one.
time. Don't inconvenience me to convenience yourself.
Meeks original.
Meeks original. Okay, don't waste my time.
Basically.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
I like it. That's a good one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you guys are not already, please follow us on all social media platforms at Seriously Podcast and watch us on Black Oak TV. And we will be back.
Bye, guys.
Peace.